we'll go back in. You're all in the tower. You've destroyed 3 purple crystals. Rather, you've disconnected them. Um, and last I recall, you were looking for a 4th. And I believe it was over here that you were looking.
That we were trying to find another pathway through the flower room.
Yes.
Well, still kind of think we know where everything takes us here. We can try them all just to be sure. I guess for your sake, sir, do you want to have us go through all the button pressing and mechanics, or do you trust that we kind of know how to operate the things and get around in here?
I do want you to go through them because there's specific combinatorics involved.
Oh, well,
Um,
all right. Let's
so
let's
if
get
you
to
if
it,
you all
friends.
know where you plan to go, though, yeah, then just let me know. Let me know what you want to do. Uh, are you all in agreement that that's what you were planning to do next?
I think we were kind of trying to discuss whether we did want to try other things in here and whether that was a false wall at the south or not. And so, yeah, let's what's everybody else think?
I thought we had already determined that that was not a false wall at the south. That it was solid.
Well, yeah, described as seamless anyway.
But this thing was kind of magical when it was built, and it's kind of magical now too. So seamless might not be as seamless as it appears.
Right.
Yeah, I can't imagine that that's not symmetrical with the rest of this tower.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then, first off, we'll open the door here so we can go forward.
Okay. So you'll close that. And open this. There you go.
Okay. We should probably all just gather in the center here. Probably the safest.
Right. I agree with that.
Bert, get over here. Okay, so I'm wondering if what we're supposed to do here is not open everything, but in fact close everything. So I see, let's see.
Yeah, the southwest and southeast, I think we could close if we wanted to.
So
the
right,
JL and the Wi-Fi.
yeah,
JL and the Wi-Fi. I like it.
yeah, well, the one that toggles the JL is in the lower left, but that's just going to switch which of the 2 JL doors is open, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it'll do the same thing for the Wi-Fi.
So then it makes me wonder if there's then a certain order that things need to be open or closed in order for
I
this
would
to
assume
work.
so.
Okay. Well, we can start by, I suppose, shutting off Wi-Fi. So we'll I'll pull the pull or push the thingy here.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
All right.
we're fine.
So are we going to work counterclockwise?
That could be a way to go.
All right.
When you close that, you see the northeast door close and simultaneously the north.
Okay. So with that in mind, we've got the door that I just came through. We can close that if we want or leave it open. Or we can see let's see. Maybe let's try if clockwise is going to be the thing we're going
Can
to
you
do.
hear me now?
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
There we go.
If clockwise is
I'm
it,
sorry, guys.
then this would probably be the next one to give this one a pull. And
Okay.
We're
switch it.
still looking for those purple crystals, right?
Yeah.
That was your plan last I checked.
Yeah,
along the relative position that we found them, if it were in this room, it would be through that wall to the south, I believe.
Aren't there still a crystal that we know about?
Yeah,
These ones?
no, we got all the ones that we know about. There's just one missing. We're pretty sure that it's locked behind a puzzle door.
Yeah, this one right here. Okay, now I understand. I was also trying to fix my mic at the same time, so I caught like half of what we were recapping.
Right, gotcha, man.
So, do we know a cycle where we can go through? We do know a cycle, I'm pretty sure, where we can go through. We haven't ever left someone's just sitting in this room while the other ones go around through a loop of traveling through the doors, right?
No, you haven't.
We should do that.
Albus Tower, just so you know, Nimbus has just deactivated that switch that you're standing next to and the southwest switch just now.
Never mind.
So then, if we're going to be moving clockwise, there isn't a switch in this room.
You just
Yet.
switch up this
Right,
one right up
because you
here.
have to. Right.
Well, no, it's the elevator in here. In this section right here, is there anything that looks like it can be accessed in any way, or it just looks plain and there's just one door open, one door closed?
Yeah, they're more panels than doors even. Like the transition between opening and close is smooth and seamless and singular. There's nothing really in that. It's a shorter passage than it looks between these two panels.
Okay.
And yeah, it's just one opens and then you see the next one right behind it.
Yeah, Elvis, I suppose if you wanted to activate that one, that would be next.
I'll do it.
Okay. You close it, and the southeastern door closes, and the northwestern one opens. You can see that elevator again that you haven't taken yet.
Well, while we're here, we could take this elevator and see if it goes anywhere different, and if not, just come right back down.
I know we predicted that it likely wasn't, but you know, it doesn't hurt.
We don't know until we try it.
I'm going to hang out. I think while you all go, I want to stay here because you're going to go in a loop and come back here. I'm going to watch that door.
Okay. You can do that if you want to, and the rest of the party agrees.
Play a nice
Because
song.
it seems to me that as these doors close, like if we're in another room switching doors to open and close them, and we're not in this room, we won't know if this door opens and closes as part of the process of moving through the circuit of opening and shutting doors to get back here from the, to go down, or was it down or up, to go to the other floor, move through the other floor, and come back here.
Yeah. This is
Sorry, you know what I'm saying?
this is quite
Far as we
literally just to make sure that it goes where we think it goes. It's
And as far as we know, all of the switches for the doors are on this floor.
Got you.
So when we do return, I have another hypothesis of how we might be solving it. Perhaps switches need to be pressed simultaneously on both sides to perhaps lock
that's
them in
another
an
one.
open state. We'll try that in a second.
Sure, I'll hang out. I'll see you in a minute.
All right, elevator up. They're
Very well.
splitting the party. No, don't split
Okay,
the
one
party.
moment then.
I'm kidding.
Let me just get you all together.
Now's when the elevator activates and the entire floor is washed with searing flames.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
this,
part of the
No.
this
cleaning
floor
process.
only exists while visible.
No, I think it was
Alright,
going to be
there's
the
some-
opposite, where the elevator
Oh, I
actually
know
stays
why.
in place and the whole tower moves. And so it's smooth for us, but you're like, whoa, shit.
Wait,
Right.
what is happening? Hold on. I'm having a wacky Roll20 moment.
Oh, you're having a Roll20 moment.
No, I got it.
I low key like the channel Historia Militum Nimbus
Yeah,
commenting on your video there.
that channel in particular or that video?
I like the channel ish. I mean, the content that they produce tickles stuff that, is kind of niche.
Yeah. It was definitely an interesting view for me. It's like, yeah, well, we always see all the modeling and stuff and all the things, and they're like, well, how could this happen like this and this and this? It's like, nah, because you're taking the human element out of it.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Great. You enter the elevator and it lifts you for a time. Before long, you arrive at another exit. This time it looks like you'll have to interact with the door to get it to open, but it's not locked.
Bum.
Ooh, skinny bits.
Okay. We gotta go get the bard.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a fair
Back down we go.
All right, shall you? Yeah, let's go back.
This is what we get for making assumptions. We make an ass out of me and an ass out of you. Yo, Bard, get your ass in here.
All right.
It does not go where we thought it went.
Probably goes different places based on how the switches are set up.
That
Oh,
could
shit, please don't. Please don't.
be. Well, you've got some marking devices, you've got some paper. You can always map it out.
All right, Amber Green. You've joined the party. When you open the door out of the elevator, you're
Those
looking.
fancy animation.
Yes, you were looking out on what evokes a mechanism or assembly line that is moving without grand purpose, indefinitely and pointlessly. Round pillars shaped like the walls of the tower, and above and beneath them, to all sides, are darkness.
No lightning though.
No lightning.
All right.
No.
It's
You
bird
don't even
time.
see. You don't even see any walls to the.
Yeah.
your,
Can you go
east or
scout with Badass before
Yes, that's
I get on that platform?
you're gonna have to special case line of sight this one because the bird's on the move. I
Yeah.
think
Is there something special about the bird here?
well
you can just
he's
flick
flying, so he'll hopefully not get hit by any of the moving stuff while he flies around. But it's
No. Yeah. He's not going to get hit by anything.
Okay.
But he doesn't have dark vision either, does he? So he'll
Yeah,
only
he
be able to see
does.
within. Does he?
Yeah, he's a bird of prey. Why wouldn't he have dark vision? In fact, I think that's why one of the reasons I picked
I
an
don't know.
owl.
Why don't I have it on this token?
Sir, what plane does the
The
moving
bird
Dark
also
vision
casts-
120.
Also,
Yeah,
also the bird creates light.
There
Sir.
you go. Only a tiny bit. Of
Yeah.
just 5 feet. Just so you can see him in the dark.
We'll
Okay,
probably
I
have him
give him-
carry the light stick though, so we can see as he goes.
Yeah, sure. He's strong enough to do that.
Yeah,
So let's. What is that? The 30-30, I think.
that sounds right.
There you go. He's emitting light now.
Cool.
Yes, of course, as he's flying, he's unaffected by the platforms. Most of them are of level with each other. Just enough that they're the corrugated metal bridges that pass by occasionally don't slam into each other.
Hmm.
are they on the plane of the floor? What
Yeah.
is the floor for the party? Okay.
See a crystal in here, boss? Any other doors or elevators?
But that's stop.
Yep.
What do you see with your bird eyes?
Well, he sees more and more pillars. But the other thing that he sees out of the dark is a flying golem lifting an enforcer golem with two of its arms up out of the darkness below. And they seem intent on approach.
Oh,
So go ahead and roll that initiative, everybody. Let me clear it out first. Hang on, don't do anything yet. Now we're gonna roll the initiative. Okay, it's cleared. You can freely roll. Thank you.
oh my God.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Except different.
Okay, very good, everyone. Albus, you'll want one for Keen, most likely.
I just had to open up the
Yeah. Very
character
good.
sheet because Roll20 tends to act up the more windows I pop out, but it's only really useful to have it off the screen than inside of the same browser.
Oh, while I roll the rest of the initiative, do you all want to see a really funny Roll20 moment?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, here, if I turn
Live.
this on, look at what happens.
What just happened? Oh.
Wait, what
Oh,
the hell?
wow. Wait, I can see through a wall now.
What the fuck? Oh, yeah, well, do you see the ghosting that's happening?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
also unfortunately see the puzzle.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about that. You
But yeah,
ready?
what the hell is up with that?
So if you turn on Explorer mode and have a GIF, Explorer mode will save the frame of the GIF, but also something really funny will happen where if you click, then it will reset. what's happening. Also, this only happens for objects on the map layer, not the token layer or the GM layer or any other layer.
That's creepy.
That's weird.
So yeah, that's if you have Explorer mode on, and if you have a GIF on the map layer. Now this is a $5 a month subscription service.
The ghosting
Uh,
gets worse the more I scroll as well, but maybe that's just
Oh
me.
no! So when you scroll, it actually resets it, and it
Ah,
starts a
okay.
new ghosting. You see,
Yeah, that's
Ah,
why I
yep. Every
closed the whole
time. Yeah, exactly. Right.
every time your browser visually refreshes the page, the ghosting is reset.
Yeah,
Then
thanks for that. That's great.
if I turn Explorer mode back off, then it's fine.
And I also can't see through a wall anymore.
Yes, because you can't see the places you've been before.
Wait, we've
Why does
been
it
there before?
default to sorting in ascending order? I don't know. Nimbus, what's your dex? It's fairly high, right?
My dex is fairly high.
What is it?
18.
Okay, yeah, you go.
Nice, man.
You go before the drone in this order.
Okay.
So you are first, Nimbus.
All right. I need to look at something mechanical just for a moment to make sure I'm not going to do something dumb.
Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot.
It's not the one you think it is.
I actually had no thoughts. I just like plans that need a second thought because they might be dumb, and whether or not you execute them, if they're dumb or not, is still also equally as, entertaining.
You're going to have to make the ruling on this because it is not stated.
Oh, we love that.
So, reading it off from the spell. As an action, you can temporarily dismiss your familiar. It disappears into a pocket dimension where it awaits your summons. Alternatively, you can dismiss it forever. As an action, while it is temporarily dismissed, you can cause it to reappear. Now, the part that it doesn't say anything about is whether it drops anything that it's holding or not.
Huh. Yeah.
That's a good question. I think it does.
Uh,
Because otherwise you'd be able to use it to teleport items.
yeah,
I mean,
because
it could just be a niche cool thing like that. But then I suppose the idea of handing it to something, making it disappear and dismissing it, that it would just, that item would just go up to the astral plane
here it
or
is.
something.
It's the last sentence of that paragraph.
Oh, okay.
Whenever the familiar drops to 0 hit points or disappears into the pocket dimension, it leaves behind in its space anything it was wearing or carrying.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm going to pull out a thing based on a thing. I apologize, everybody, for being the one that's taking the longest to figure out what I'm going to do, and
you're
I
a
hope,
wizard.
hope you folks take the opportunity to think about what you might want to do.
You're a level 15 wizard.
Okay, it is self. I can make.
This is what's supposed to happen.
Is it self or touch that I can have? I think it's touch that they can do, right?
Touch spells can be cast through a familiar. Yes.
But not self spells. Okay.
Correct, I think. Range of touch. Yep. And it uses its reaction.
Okay. One more reference to look up. Oh no, that's also self not touch. All right. Yeah. So we don't see those enemies behind that column, do we?
You
I
would
do
have
not.
you would have caught sight of them sort of fluttering around as they come up from below, sort of like weaving back and forth, gradually coming up and up,
Okay.
and now they're there.
All right. All right. What do I have nearby? Oh yes, when I load my character sheet, it makes all the GIFs stop for a moment. That's how you know it's loading. Because GIFs are such, powerful forces on a browser.
They are.
GIFs.
Yeah.
They are.
Somebody
They
should
are. It's like a-
somebody should come up with like a a graphical interface or interchange format that makes it, that compresses them to make it easier.
I heard of one
Yeah.
of those.
Maybe somebody who understands what modern compression is like, though, because like if you did that too early, it would just not be useful in the future. You know what I mean?
Maybe that's so, right? But maybe you would just be able to cram more and more shit into the same thing. So whereas you started with still images, now you're doing like animated stuff, and you've been doing it so long that people forget that it was still in the beginning.
Weird.
I know.
Let's see. This go around.
I mean, they've forgotten how to say the fucking word, so I guess that makes sense.
I am. I'm with you on that one.
What word?
GIF. Peanut butter.
Oh, you get.
Graphics.
Right. The graphical interchange format.
So I think I'm going to. I don't see them though, and that's the problem.
Isn't that
Shoot
always the
lightning from your
problem?
fingies.
Is that nobody sees them, and then they feel unseen, and thus problems are made.
Who is not encumbered?
I'm not.
I
I mean, I almost am, but I'm not.
Yeah, I was gonna say I am not by 3 pounds.
2 pounds.
Montlarn is definitely encumbered.
Always.
Oh yeah,
He's the
So,
paladin.
I'm encumbered just when I put my armor on.
so remind me again, sir. What was the problem when I cast flight on people in the first battle with Benny? Why they went so slow?
because the castle was traveling downhill at high speed.
Ah, okay. So it wasn't an encumbrance thing. It was purely because the castle was sinking.
There might have been some encumbrance involved, but that would have only been a -10, so not a huge amount of
All right.
problem. No, yeah, that castle was going downhill at a lovely 60 feet per per turn. So it was basically keep up on flight speed.
How confident do
Maybe
you
not.
feel in Keen as an independent fighter?
I use Keen as an independent fighter all the time.
Fantastic. All right. Upcasting is
writing.
level 5, blades to the front. I am casting fly on Montlarn, Keen, an Albus Taver.
No. Yeah, actually, cast flight on me just for safety. Never mind.
It's so
I
that
don't think
way,
I have a harness.
yeah, so you two can move independently.
I hear you. I hear you.
Because you're going to be moving fast enough with a fly speed of 60.
Did I actually make the saddle yet, sir? Did we do that?
I don't quite remember.
Yeah, in this case, I'm just making it so we don't have to worry about that. The people who should be getting in close range can now get in close range so long as I don't get whacked. Which means I need to stay in relative safety for the encounter to not have people fall to their doom.
Yeah. Fall like in the back corner right over there or something like that.
Yeah, I will, probably kind of move around the corner here and keep an eye out for any of the critters that I see across the opening that way. I think that's going to be it for my turn.
I think it's a wall you just phased through.
Did I?
Yeah, you totally did.
Oh.
Yep, that's the wall.
Okay, then I don't know. I guess I'll hunch down behind somebody or something. Not crouch or not prone, just kind of,
Okay.
action stance.
Who did you cast fly on?
The armor, the crawler, and the whippy dude.
Okay.
You're supposed to keen a crawling.
Well, yeah. It crawls up and around on all sorts of surfaces. Can even burrow. It's pretty crawly to me.
I guess you're right.
It doesn't. that thing ain't walking on two legs. It's got crawling legs. I'm gonna turn off my phone notification sounds because they keep coming through, and that is not stream appropriate. I don't know if you've been hearing them.
I have not. Actually, I love my ringtone. It's a self-recording of me saying pain and suffering. I was inspired by the Goth Kids episode where their ringtone is a recording of them saying death and despair.
I can't remember that far, probably. Okay, Mont, you're up.
I can fly, right?
Yeah. You got a
All you have to
flight
do is
speed.
believe.
No, you don't have to believe. I need to not get hit. You've done this before. You got this.
All it takes is trust and a little nimbus dust.
Right.
Exactly. Ugh.
5, 10, 15,
What are the spell components to fly? Do we actually have to take a bump?
30, 35.
A wing feather from any bird. If you don't have a spellcasting focus.
Yeah.
Oh, there they are.
Like worst case, you have Naya, shapeshift and pluck a bunch of.
I
guess so, yeah.
I still don't know. Like I've always wondered, if you
Yeah,
turn
does that work?
if you turn into a bear and you poop on someone's rug and then you turn yourself out from being a bear, A, have you voided your bowels of your normal character, and B, is that poop gonna stay there or does it magically disappear? That's always the one because I always go to the
God, this has so
Some wizard
much.
has written a thesis on this.
This has so
well, no,
I feel like it's got to be like, no, you did empty your bowels and the bear shit stays. It's just the shit was in you. You shat it. You shat it as a bear or as a human. It don't matter. If you have a bigger tummy as a bear and you fill it all the way up, you just make more shit.
This has so many implications for that one scene in Baldur's Gate 3.
Here's the thing: when you take too much damage that you have to go back to your normal form, what happens to the blood and everything left behind? Like, it makes me think of a Prometheus, but instead it's this person turning into a giant hog, and they're cutting like the steak that it takes to sustain the people or whatever.
No, you
It
have a
is-
sling, don't you?
I do have arrows. No, I do have arrows. Yeah. No, I have been calculating my turn this whole time. I just have been slow about it. Sorry about that.
You splitter.
Yep. While I am floating, I am going to you know what? I'm going to use the longbow. It's got better range.
And remember, for as many attacks as you have in an attack action, that's how many arrows you can fire.
Good hit.
Yeah.
That
So
is
that's the
correct.
flyer specifically.
Ooh, okay. So you're the one near Bada?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. That is 10 piercing damage.
All
Bleeding.
right. I can't smite with a ranged attack, right?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, that's
think
it's
so.
a pity. No, it's a melee weapon only. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's.
All right. Well, in
one
that
of the
case, I do
things
have
that they-
another attack, so let's do that again.
I think they tried to do that with like rangers. I think
Ooh,
rangers get a
that's-
ranged
Oh.
smite.
Bad attack roll. That's a miss.
Yeah. Well, I'll take the one hit though. I mean, I hardly ever use the bow.
Yeah, make sure to tally down your arrows too.
Yeah, I'm down to 17. Where the hell is that on the character sheet?
It should be in your
It's
ammo
probably
slots where
at
your
the
weapons
top in the
are.
weapons. Yeah.
That actually-
Okay, I see it.
Sounds like a really funny sort of, it'd be a homebrew build, obviously, but the ranger paladin who can smite with arrows. Like
I
that's
thought that's what they did with
I think
rangers.
there is a ranged smite somewhere in one of the books, but I don't remember if it's ranger or a paladin subclass. Anyway, Mott, is that it for you?
I do still have a bonus action, but I
You
don't
do?
think I have anything to use it on just yet.
Okay.
So
I'll remind you, you don't have a hover speed, so you have to move on your turn to maintain flight.
right. Yep.
Got that.
It is okay to end my turn in the air if I'm still
Mhm.
moving in a direction though, right? Yeah, okay, cool.
Mhm. Yeah, you basically just can't stay in the same spot for an entire turn
Got it.
unless
Okay.
you have the hover ability.
Or I'm on the ground, right?
Yeah. Okay. It's the enforcer's turn. It has a range of 60 feet. Which is enough to hit Mom. So it's going to while being lifted by one of the drones here in northwest Mount Mont, try to zap you. Pew. 21.
Ooh, that actually hits, damn it.
Wow. Okay. Let's make that con save after the bludgeoning damage.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me switch back to the right mouse cursor here so I can actually take damage. That's 4. All right, and then Constitution, you say, and remember this is +3.
Oh,
Oh lordy be!
you're paralyzed.
Oh, that's not gonna go well.
Wait.
It's a fly speed. He's floating.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't have a float speed though.
Yeah.
Right.
well,
I was-
I was
fall.
implicit in the fly speed.
I suppose uncontrolled, the momentum would just kind of send him this way, wouldn't it?
That's somewhat reasonable.
Or this way, perhaps, because
Uh,
he went kind of along that direction.
Yeah. Well, we'll get there on his turn.
Yeah.
Right. Is there anything we can do to like shove him in the air?
I was gonna say if one of the other flyers wants to give me a push,
Come and grab him and move him somewhere? Is someone dab with a lasso?
I mean, what's the range
there's
on lesser
two drones.
restoration?
Flying up.
I think lesser restoration is touch.
Ooh, well,
Okay, you
that
got
one
the
helped.
attack on this one, so it's gonna veer around and start wobbling this way. Dun, dun. It is lifting the enforcer, but that doesn't stop it from using its attack here on you. And as you are paralyzed,
In a really terrible case, I could banish you.
no, don't do that. He'll go home forever.
That's just, I was gonna say you'll go home.
He's the worst person to do that to in the
Well,
party.
you just break it before it gets.
I know it'll
Yeah, but before it actually completes, you just break it and he'll be back. It has to be the whole.
No, it's a one-shot deal. Like I would do the banishing and the banish would be done.
Anyway,
And we'd go.
9
Mon,
damage.
yeah, you take 9 piercing damage from that drone. It launches one of its blades at you with its 2 free arms. It has advantage because you're paralyzed. Naya, you're up. What are you gonna do? You see Montlarin, he's flying out there.
I cannot see Montlarin, so I'm
Um,
trying to figure out where he even is.
I
Well,
should
he's-
be emitting light.
Yeah, he just went around the corner, I believe. He is emitting light. You saw him fly out the door and take a couple shots at these
Right.
robots. But now he seems like he might be stunned and is taking a couple of hits from both sides.
Looking like one of the NPCs from Control.
All right, so I can either dispel the paralysis or I can heal you. Which do you want?
I think I need to be healed more than unparalyzed.
Okay.
Like in a worst case, somebody could literally push me and I'll be okay, you know?
So are we
You
rolling
disagree, Nimbus? Or
Wait,
Albus, I mean?
how was your health so low before we came in here? How did that happen?
Because it
Lightning
started
strike.
at 38. We didn't get a rest. We
lightning
just
strike?
yeah.
Lightning.
He started at 38 of 80 and is now much worse.
Yep.
So
Oh, we
Yeah,
should have done
last session
something
I got-
about that.
I got double jolted. Yeah.
No. I just I wanted to make sure that we were ruling that this magical flight is treated differently than non-magical flight.
How do you mean?
I was just looking up things that sounded depressing, but if Mont is just floating there, then we're good.
No, I'm not floating there. Somebody needs to push me before my turn starts or I will fall to my death.
Oh yeah. So you need to be unparalyzed first because it's the paralyzation that is making it so that you
It's
cannot make a fly
much
action.
easier for somebody to push me over to a platform
son of a bitch. That's a shitty heal. I'm sorry, but there you go.
than for me to survive more hits. Do you see the problem?
I guess, but you can't make a flight action while paralyzed.
I understand. I don't necessarily need to make a flight action. I just need to not fall to my death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Mont, take that 12 and then
Let me
Naya.
see. I can do a something, right?
Yeah, you've got a move. Most of your moves still left, and any action besides a leveled spell.
Well, the only person who could deal with non-paralyzed or unparalyzing move just healed you. So
How
the option's off the table. I'll just push you.
it appears to be seemingly endless the drop here, right?
Yeah, you can't see a bottom or a top.
And
Or a
how
left or right.
how far does somebody free fall while they're paralyzed? Actually, no. This is a big nothing
In a
burger.
turn.
You're paralyzed until the end of your turn. Worst case scenario, if you drop, you can just fly back up from the void.
Unless he falls 100 and some odd whatever feet it is instantly on his turn and then hits a gear.
Yeah, well, I
It's
mean,
the same reason why you can't cast fucking what's its fuck in the middle of Misty Step in the middle of falling because you don't fall relative to speed and density and gravity. You
Right.
fall 150 feet every turn.
gotcha.
Yeah. What do you do, Naya? Are you stepping out onto the platform?
I'm stepping out onto the platform in order to be in range of the stinger wing.
Okay. You need to make a DC 15 acrobatics check.
Why? I'm only going to the edge.
It's spinning.
Yeah. If you
Oh, this gray thing is spinning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Like a record
when
table.
you step out onto it, you'll have to make that acrobatics check. Otherwise, you will lose your balance and fall prone. However, you won't lose your You won't lose your action if you're prone. You'll just be prone.
It's like being a waitress or a waiter at one
Well,
of
what
those
it's all right. Let me
Revolving. Yeah. At the Lucky 38.
1970s restaurants. Like, yeah, exactly. Like at the
what
Space
is the
Needle.
actual distance of the Stinger Wing and the Enforcer? Because they're supposed to be on top of one another, right?
Yeah, the drone is the actual physical space for all of these. The enforcer is directly under them.
Okay, so the Enforcer is carrying the Stinger Wing?
Other
No.
way around.
Other way around.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. So if I move back here, wait a second. If I move back to the doorway, is that okay?
Yeah, you're not fully out yet. So
Okay.
you can just squeeze that frostbite in there.
Okay, I just need to get 60 feet, so that's what I need.
Okay. You're attacking the drone?
Yeah.
Okay, con save. Big fail. Nice. It takes 9 damage and has a disadvantage on its next weapon attack. Cool.
Nice.
Can I move back now, or is that a
Yeah, you've got skill 20 feet of movement, I think.
Okay, well that's just enough. I don't need to stand in the doorway.
All right. Keen.
Yeah, that'd do. You could even move one less to push him.
Well, no, because I kind of want to push him, and then I need 20 feet to do my ram.
I see.
So that's a full movement check, and I wanted to be able to ram the target and have them drop the drone. But that's going to take Serb's ruling if I can push without it being an action.
Normally a shove is an attack.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can shove Montlarin, who will automatically fail either way. And you can shove him. I mean, since he's flying already, I'll say you can shove him more than the usual 5 feet. I think it is.
I had build up momentum by kicking off on the wall, or Keen good.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll say since he's in the air, you can shove him 15 feet.
Yeah, but that'll be
That's enough.
that'll be my attack action, right?
Yep. Yeah, that will be.
So
Charge through me then?
What?
Like when you push me instead of like getting right up where you can just get meleeed by both of them. Try, pushing yourself into a different position. That's all I was suggesting.
yeah, I was looking at the other places that I could go within the 60 feet. Probably right there, I'm thinking. Just because that's slightly in cover, I suppose.
Yeah, also I didn't notice him until he hit me, but there's another pair up this way too.
Yay. I'm left. I gotta push you either way though. And Badath can't push you. It doesn't have an attack action. So
Right, exactly.
it's up to me. Yep. I hate it, but there we go. I'm gonna push you that way and then move there.
Okay. There's no contest on Montlarin's side because he's paralyzed. So push, and he's over
wait.
there.
I can dash, right?
You could no. Keen used her action to attack.
Yep. No, good point. Yep.
All right.
Keen is not a thief.
Well, Alice Tower, you're directly here in front of the enforcer, so it's going to try to shoot you with a taser beam.
Technically, I'm like that, but sure.
Um, is a
19,
19 hit, Elvis?
yeah, 19 is exact. Yeah.
Yeah. I see 18 on your token for some reason.
It doesn't count the fact that I'm holding a shield.
I see. Okay.
I don't know
Those
why.
put you at 19, right?
That's what I'm saying, is that it got me exactly.
That's fine.
Oh. Sorry, it should be 20 if your AC was 18, right? Shields +2.
I thought
wait,
that's
yeah.
because you have proficiency, isn't it? I thought shield was only +1.
Hang on.
I thought shields were just +2, period.
You're proficient in shields.
I am proficient. I get a +2.
I get a +2 for shield.
Yeah. Shields are just +2.
So I'm 21? Because I also have defense. When wearing armor, I get +1 to AC, and that never applies either.
Wait, okay,
Well, it
so tell
sounds
me
like
where
your AC is
your
21.
defense is coming from. You got
It's my fighting style because
the
I'm a
studded
fighter.
leather armor, which is AC 12, plus 5 is 17, plus defense is 18, plus a shield would be 20.
Okay, so it's 20. Yeah, I
Yeah.
ought to be 20. It is applying.
I don't see a shield in your inventory though.
Oh shit, no, I dropped my shield. No, you're right. No, I've been adventuring with the shield and then I dropped it because it put me over in encumbrance. So no, that's
I
why.
see.
No, this is a new change for me. I'm sorry, boss.
No, you're all good. Yeah, because usually Roll20 does take care of like the armor and shields correctly. Okay, so you're at 18 now. So that
Yep.
does hit you.
Yep. Wait, that
Cool.
was 3?
You just take 2, but make that save, otherwise you get the effect. 13.
That's a saving throw, yeah?
Yep, just a DC 13 con. Nice. No problem. Okay, and the enforcer can't move because it's currently being lifted. And this one over here is currently being lifted. So Badath is up.
All right. Well, Madath is going to get the hell out of danger. And so let's see. I think Badath is going to go about here first. That'd be 5. Whoop. Clicky click. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, dash. 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Does Badath spot any coming from behind?
No.
95, Hundo. 105, 110, 115, 120. Still clear in the back?
Correct.
All right, that's 2 squawks for all clear, and that's a turn.
Albus Stabber, you're up for real.
I can fly.
Yes, you
Yeah.
can independently fly.
Two-stage rocket.
And then targeting the flyer, of course.
Very nice.
Nice hit. That'll knock it down. Clunk. Which causes the other one to fall, taking a little bit of time.
Did the did the flyer fall off the platform?
No, it was floating above it, so it's now on the rotating platform. Going for a ride.
Did it take a D10 of damage?
Plug it at an airport.
The enforcer did. It rolled a 1.
Nice.
D6s. And it's
Oh yeah, D10s is 3/5.
it is now on the platform. These Albus, I'll just tell you this directly. These creatures seem unbothered by the moving platform, and they don't need to make the save when they're standing up to avoid going prone.
Well, they're quadrupeds, so it makes sense.
Anything else for you, Albus Fabric Road?
Oh yeah. I flew back and just sat my ass on my saddle.
Okay.
Because I'm flying, I imagine I just sort of like, sit on it instead of actually having to like take a mounting action.
Okay, then Ambergreen, you're up. Now you know what'll happen if you step on one of these platforms.
Protect the wizard.
You'll have to make a acrobatics check 15 or go prone
If I step outside of here.
if you step on any of the platforms.
Protect the wizard.
Dude, wizard's right behind.
Yeah, just protect him.
And Ambergreen, you think it'll be something like a 15 athletics check if you wanted to try to time a jump between these bridges that are rotating around each other. Just
I'd have to get on one and start riding it first.
in case that was something that popped into there.
Right. I would have to make the first check.
You'd have to make the
move
first
on
check.
the-
You'd have to make the first check to avoid going prone, and the second check to make the jump.
Gotcha.
But then, as long as you have movement speed for it, it's all fine.
Are these things moving fast enough that the one that went prone would be affected by centripetal force?
Centripetal force be pulled towards the inside or thrown out.
Thrown out, yeah.
No, not really.
Okay.
So I can move one more forward without stepping onto the platform. Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Cool. And does that mean I can see this one? Line of
If,
sight.
if you can see it, then you can see it indeed.
Cool. Fucking Mont all by yourself over there. You guys are not rolling around with it though. Like you're not like traveling with it.
Well, they're currently flying.
Oh, they're flying. Oh, right. Okay. But I was like, yeah, if Mont were to fall to the platform, would he start zooming around in a circle clockwise?
More or less, yeah.
Okay. That's fucking sketchy. Cool. I think we're just gonna.
The platform's rotated exactly one rotation every 6 seconds. So just coincidentally, at the end of every turn, you're exactly where you were.
Always in the same spot, right? Like a strobe light on your CPU fan.
Yes.
Fine.
Well, they're almost making one half rotation every 6 seconds, so it's almost accurate. Right?
Give me just a few more seconds. Wow, it's a really expensive spell, but would freedom of movement absolve me of at least falling prone?
Let's take a look.
That's not a cast, but I did click it.
Yeah. Unaffected by difficult terrain. Spells and magical effects cannot reduce the speed nor cause the target to be paralyzed. You know what? I'd say that because D&D 5th edition doesn't really have rules for moving conveyor belts. I would say that freedom of movement would qualify for saving you from the troubles here. Yeah.
Cool.
You'd still have to make the
The jump.
athletics check to make the jump.
Yeah,
but-
100%. It was just, it was, I saw that I had it and was like, oh yeah, that's good for this sort of thing, actually.
yeah, no, that's great.
It's super expensive. It's a 4th level spell. So I think instead of, blowing that all at once, what I am gonna do.
It does last
It
1
does-
hour without concentration.
Oh, sick. Okay, yeah, well then maybe I'll cast it very soon.
Oh, I have that too.
Yeah, I was thinking it was a good one. Is this 1 or 2 creatures over here?
Which one? Where? To your left?
Over by Mont. These are
that's
one creature, right? Is it a drone riding another thing, or
no, that's a drone carrying an enforcer.
got you? And this
it's
over here is just
two lower arms wrapped around under its shoulders and just kind of like wobbling along ponderously through the air. Almost dipping down, almost descending, but not quite.
right. What's your health like, Mont? I guess I can kind of see you have like about half a health bar. It looks like.
Yeah, right around.
I'm trying to figure out what is the bigger threat: the guy over here on your platform flying towards you, or dude super close right over here.
Yeah, I think I'm probably okay. I definitely can heal myself once I'm unparalyzed.
Right. And if you stay paralyzed, you're just going to fall onto the platform from there. It looks like.
Well, I am going to fall onto the platform. I'm pretty sure because I don't get paralyzed till the end of my turn. So
Yeah.
But that said, I don't think, other than like being potentially thrown prone or whatever, I don't think I'm going to like die in the next turn unless I get really unlucky.
I think I'm going to open with an attack. I think I'm going to open with a level 2 fucking guiding bolt on the guy right here because he looks like he's about to be a threat.
Okay, which one are you targeting? Nice roll.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
Nice roll, a little bit low damage, but
Yeah, I was going to say damage could be better, but it hit.
Yeah, good hit. 13 radiant damage and glowing. So next attack has advantage until the end of your next turn. Very good.
Also, I can see it.
Yeah. But now it's Nimbus's turn. Unless Ambergreen, you have a bonus action.
I do, but my bonus action is not gonna. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna hang back here and kind of stay in the way. Like maybe I can reserve a Hail Mary leap across the front here if someone targets Naya or Nimbus, and I feel like it's dire. But that's a really strange circumstance. That's the end of a movie or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, Nimbus, you're up.
All right, so I'm going to expend one of my scrolls of mirror image.
Okay.
It is not a concentration spell, so it does not break flight. That is my full action. And I don't have a bonus action that doesn't use concentration, so that's the majority of it, is just continuing to keep myself in a defended state while everybody who is flying can continue pressing the attack. Next turn, though, I can start doing some attacks because I'll feel a little bit more safe.
That means it's this drone's turn. It can fly 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Albus Taver is going to take a shot in your direction. It's about the range for it.
No.
11.
Okay.
All right, Mont, you're paralyzed, which means that you're incapacitated and can't do anything. Can't take
Mont, oh
actions
no!
or reactions. Wait a second.
Means it can't fly.
Paralysis doesn't stop you from moving.
Wait,
Huh?
how can
Oh
that?
wait, no, it does. Yeah,
Yes,
it's
it
in the
does.
first
Yep.
line. Never mind. It's
I was gonna
after.
say-
I was gonna say, what the fuck?
What?
No, I was being I was reading that. Okay.
158 has gone too easy.
Yeah. So you fall onto the platform and go prone immediately.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you just want to move like southward as you're getting like tumbled along, then you'll be unparalyzed when that's over.
I do like the
Cool.
subtle-
Yeah, let me just log back into Roll20 because my fucking browser just crashed.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'll do that.
What the fuck?
I do like the subtle implications that even if you don't have wings, that any kind of flight, even magical flight, takes some kind of physical component.
Right.
Yeah,
there's momentum and shit.
Yep.
it's the fly spell is more Superman than anything else.
Yeah, exactly. It even puts a dampener on like illithid bullshit, for instance. It kind of, caps that.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, Albus, you're kind of the only one in range of this enforcer still, so it's going to go attack you.
It's fine. I made myself a target.
14, you're fine.
Oh, most assuredly.
Another drone coming in. It looks like it's struggling to keep pace while it's carrying the enforcer, but it's doing its best. And Alistair, since you dealt the blow, did Alistair deal the blow, or was
The
it?
killing blow
Yeah, it was
on the last thing that dropped.
on the drone. Yeah,
Yeah, no, that was me.
high or low?
Low.
You said low.
I said low.
Okay. Cool. Good for you. Naya, you're up.
Oh.
Oh, I already
Mahjong.
moved you, Mont. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
Mahjong taught me anything. When making arbitrary choices in gambling, you got to do it fast and with the heart.
Yeah.
And decisively. Yep, totally.
Fair enough.
If there's no statistic anomaly that you can play and make it a known game, you just got to do it.
Similarly, if you're really, really stuck between two choices, flip a coin and you'll know your answer as soon as the coin's in the air.
Right.
But don't be bewildered by other seemingly actually known games, or at least statistically probable games, like rock, paper, scissors. Here's an interesting rule. Most people, not rule, but thing to think about. Most people won't repeat a given move that they have already done before. So if they start off a game of best of 3 rock, paper, scissors with, let's say, rock, they are less likely to play rock again, which means that you should not play paper.
Which one are you
But-
aiming at, Naya?
Yeah, but knowing that, you can fuck them up.
Okay. South.
South.
Got it. On save.
Only after round 1, which is why the game has to be best of 3.
Sure enough.
And I
Okay.
move back out of the doorway.
Okay. And it has disadvantage. Cool. Okay, Keen. Keen who can fly.
Yeah, we got to figure this out, get this to be like a more permanent thing.
Become a druid.
Jetpacks.
Yeah, I bet we could do it. I mean, she is powered by magical fire. She's gonna take a cue from Badass and strike a awesome pose while trying to gore this this flyer here.
All right, let's see it.
I wish I could see it, but there's a shadow in the way.
Motherfucking
Yeah.
crit!
Oh, that's pretty
Ooh,
cool. All right.
Nice.
Oh yeah, because
Wow.
it's adamant.
That's no, that has nothing to do with the adamantine. That's just a
Oh,
crit.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Um,
nat 20'd it. Yeah.
That is all of the creature's HP. That's a degree of overkill that we're going to say that she obliterates the core of this particular drone immediately.
Nice.
Can I-
And
Oh no, that would be a my turn thing. Never mind.
yeah, okay. So this drone explodes into a shower of sparks, all blue and yellow. This enforcer immediately plummets into the darkness.
Nice job.
And a moment later, Albus Tower, an enforcer plummets and lands with a crash on the platform next to you from above.
Oh, neat.
Amazing.
It's a warp
Wow.
space.
That's amazing. I kind of want to map it now.
That's
Did it-
Keen's turn, I think.
Did it take good damage when it fell?
Oh yeah, it should probably take some damage from that, shouldn't it?
Sorry.
No, yeah, no, you're right. Thank you.
I just don't want to seem greedy. That's why I apologize.
What's the maximum? Oh yeah, that's definitely maximum now. That'll do. So it
Oh.
falls and crumples into a smoking heap. But you don't see its red core shatter.
Okay. I mean, there's enough mass there.
All right.
Like just in the middle
Now
of the wreckage.
it is this enforcer's turn. Bup, 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 bup. Amber Green, this attack is aimed at you, but it has disadvantage because of the frostbite.
Oh, it's him. Yeah. I was gonna say they're all at an oblique angle to me. Oh, not that one.
Pew pew. 12 does not hit Amber Green.
It does not. Oh, sneer with my bonus action that I reserved.
Um,
I think a
That's-
sneer is a free action.
yeah, it is.
But any free action must be taken on.
Aldous Keen is being aimed at here by this enforcer to yourself.
Oh no.
I don't think an 8 hits her, though.
No.
Cool.
Still.
Is Badath going to do anything?
Mostly fly around in the safe area and stay. Well, actually, I think Badath will go. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. This column goes all the way up, right? There isn't like a place to land on here.
Yeah, they are flat, smooth, and disappear into the darkness both above and below.
And is the shaft itself also rotating, or is it still?
No, there's kind of a mechanical connective conveyor at the point where you are standing on. So there is an actual mechanism that's causing these things to rotate, wrapped around all of these pillars. But you cannot really fathom what purpose it could have served.
Does it look like there's like a device or a switch or something to turn the rotation on and off?
No, just a moving treadmill, basically,
Okay.
of machinery.
And then the gray parts that people can stand on and rotate, not the bridges, but the rest of it, does it appear to be like a flat disc, or is it just wide shaft going down for a while?
It's like a conical plate sort of like a saucer shape, like flat on top, but then saucer bottom.
Okay.
Um, only like 5 feet down though, so it's a total height volume of about 5 feet.
Okay. I think Badath is going to go underneath the conical platform and maybe look around a little bit and see if there's anything that looks perhaps accessible, not right at the moment or with, a light stick and a beak, but just kind of looking around. Does anything seem shiny to an owl effectively?
There's some shiny machinery, gears and nuts, but nothing like detached or lever shaped.
Okay. Then that'll be it for the Boyd, just effectively in that position, but underneath and
All right.
still flying around. And that would be an Albus turn.
Albus Tavern, what do you want to do?
Oh, look at this guy. So close. Shit. Thinking. I'm thinking. Eating. Oh wait, I can take a dash as a bonus action because fucking thief as well as a fighter. Double martial class.
Yeah, and below you, this wreckage of this golem is just kind of rolling around the platform. Albus, you obviously with your passive perception, you can see that there's still a light inside the destroyed one's
Yeah, we need to shove them off
red
the
core.
platforms, right?
We're busted.
Well, that worked when you had a bottomless pit that was actually bottomless.
True.
But Albus, I wanted to say that you saw a small shiny orange item color skitter across the conveyor belt as well.
Beautiful. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. I was going to ask if I saw something like that, but I didn't want it to be in action.
No, yeah, that was just your passive perception while you were looking at the guy who landed right next to you.
Fantastic. You know what? Because I am a fighter of sufficient capability and a thief, I'm going to make one attack on the flyer.
Nice. That's going to do 1 damage.
I'm going to be very sad about that 1 damage. I'm going to fly back using the rest of my movement. And to make sure that that thing is dead, I'm going to whip the core.
Okay. It's an automatic hit, but roll damage.
Didn't it roll damage?
Oh, yeah, there it is.
I'm all like, wait, this isn't Fantasy Grounds.
Cool. You blow up the core. There's a tiny sprinkle of sparks. So now, are you standing on the platform when you do that, or no? You were just floating above it.
No, yeah, I floated back up onto Keen when I came back.
So you destroy the core. Now there's the white wreckage, red crystal obliterated and a small orange square slowly rotating around the platform.
Small orange square. Hmm.
Eat. We should probably pick that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, next turn.
Okay.
Also,
Drone
what kind of
turn.
crystals are we looking for again? Are these guys bearing anything like that? I know we used these red crystals for something in the past. We've done it before.
So they carried key cards in their core. I think that orange thing's a key card.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Okay, Motley, you are getting attacked by the drone here. It's in range.
Fair cop.
Pew 22.
Ooh,
Drones
that'll
are
hit.
rolling well.
Yeah.
So you'll just take the 9. It can't move much further. The Enforcer is also in range, and you're the only one. So here you go, Mom. That's another 3. Watch. Oh, no, but you only rolled a 14. You're fine.
Thank God.
Yeah, you see that taser bolt land in the platform behind you and explode into a burst of electricity, which has become very familiar to your body by now. Amber Green, you are up.
I am indeed.
Just a heads up, nobody used your advantage from the guiding bolt, so that expires at the end of your turn.
Can you get
Isn't that
advantage
good?
for your attack?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Because he's glowing. He's just sitting there glowing.
Yeah, you could use your guiding bolt to help you do another guiding bolt.
I could, in fact, do exactly that.
Wouldn't that make it a guided bolt?
It would be a guy dead bolt. Yeah. I could also try to shoot Flyer Guy over here with a similar sort of thing. And I'm not sure if we expect this little dude to come zooming over and like choplifter his pal. But if I destroy his pal, then maybe he'll come and try to choplifter me.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens if I cast Blink while he's carrying me around. Actually, I know what happens, but it's funny. Anyway, no, I think I'm going to do that guiding bolt thing.
All right, then roll it with advantage, please. Click the advantage button first.
Oh, yeah, thanks for reminding me.
No problem.
Nice.
Not bad. 5s and 1s.
Yeah, a mere 20 to hit.
All right. That's 18 radiant damage, and it's still got the shining light on it. So that's another round of having advantage on that monster.
Naya, you can still see it
Yeah, you've dented it up by now. And then
glowing in the darkness.
round 2, Nimbus.
I thought it would be dead by now, to be honest.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
All right. So
All those ones I rolled.
this seems like a job for something kind of simple. So it's the one that's just south of me that's got the guiding bolt on it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm going to click advantage. Just do something very simple.
Cool. That will cause it to collapse. Crumple. And it keeps rotating along. There you go.
Rock on.
Next turn.
Yeah, I don't think there's a bonus action worth using next turn.
Okay, Mott.
All right. First things first, I guess I'll use half my movement to stand up.
Sure. Well, you don't have to
Faith.
do that because you can fly.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You
You're
can
right.
just
You're
So
right.
you just
take
get
off
off,
from
you
prone.
just fly off the ground. Yeah.
And then where is that? Oh yeah, that's over in the other column. And then I'm gonna do that as my full action.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna move.
Oh, good.
All right, you're shielded up and hit pointed up.
There we go. I'm gonna move to right there. All right, now that's my turn.
Okay. Albus Taver, the drone to your south is going to drop the enforcer on the conveyor belt below it. No fall damage for that. And then it's going to zip over, now unencumbered, and attempt to grapple you with all 6 of its arms.
I'm sure it gets advantage of that.
No, you don't have anything causing that, so. But that is a hit.
Most definitely a hit.
So you're bludgeoned for 2 and grappled, which still comes into effect even though you're flying. And yeah, escape DC is 16 for that, so you can athletics or acrobatics as an action turn if you let.
Yeah.
But that's the drone's action. And you see the drone on the southern platform, on the southern conveyor, surge with red light, and then flutter back to life at full health.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they self-repair.
Okay, and that's the start of that drone's turn. So it's going to continue by flitting over to Ambergreen and
Yeah.
trying to grapple you.
Short. I have to center my chi.
There you go, 21 to hit. That'll hit you, and you're grappled now. So you take the 6 bludgeoning damage. Your movement speed is 0. You can escape with an acrobatics or athletics check as an action on your turn. DC is 16. But before any of that can happen, it's Naya's turn first. Naya, you just watch that thing come back to life and grapple your friend. It's wrapped around him,
Uh-huh.
all six arms.
I can't remove it.
Did he cast
Check
freedom
that.
of movement or not?
He did.
No, I didn't.
No, he
I
didn't.
never did.
What?
I never did.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, it's a level 4 spell, and I only have 1 4th level and 2 5th level spells left, and so I'm not gonna necessarily blow them unless I have to.
Right.
That's very fair.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Nice. Look at that
Cool.
spicy
Where are you
damage
placing
roll.
that?
Pieces don't want me for a moonbeam.
Oh, directly there. Okay. Here, I'll draw it.
Moonbeams were never meant for me.
There you go. Can I grab it again? No.
A total tangent, but do you want to know one of the funniest dyslexicisms out there?
Hmm.
Mixing up Australia and Austria.
I can see that. That's funny. I hadn't thought about that though.
Right. Clear other side of the planet.
That was
Well, not just
actually a joke within the first 5 minutes of Dumb and Dumber, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Austria, eh? Put another shrimp on the Barbie, eh?
It's fucking hilarious, yeah. But
As
they
a
also
bonus
like
action,
completely different. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
bonus
That
action.
was a action. Do you have any bonus actions?
I do. So I'm gonna throw a heal on
Bonus.
Nimbus.
You already casted a leveled spell as an action, so you can't do the same as a bonus action.
Is it a cantrip?
Mm-mm.
No,
Oh, okay. Never
What
mind.
were
Sorry.
you gonna
I
cast
tried
on
to
me?
help you.
I forget. It's got to be a cantrip and a spell.
Right.
Okay, then that's your turn, unless you want to move.
Nope.
Okay, Kane.
Does Moonbeam hit friendlies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well then, I don't think I'll be doing that anymore. Yeah, I don't know. That's 5 feet, right?
What?
That's 5 feet of range, right? Right? I can attack the thing.
No, she'd be in the moonbeam if she did that.
If she moved right here,
Uh, it's right in front of the door, so I don't think she's going to be able to squeeze past the moonbeam without getting in there, going around that corner.
well, being in a moonbeam for a second and then ending your turn on the moonbeam are two different
If you
things.
enter the area for the first time on a turn,
On a turn. Well,
Yeah.
that's
start turn or enter it there on your turn.
it's a circle.
Yeah, but there's a wall in the way. There's a corner.
Yeah. I can fly. All right, that was unconvincing, so I will just attack the other guy.
It was a good endeavor.
Guy is grappled, so can't attack me for not disengaging.
That's correct. Yeah, it doesn't have any melee attacks available.
We're gonna perform an epic strike again. Hopefully.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh. Uh, Keen's blade scours a deep gash through the side of this machine, and you see it. You see the red core light up a little bit. It heats up just enough that you can see it, and the gash is undone by the time she gets to the other side.
yeah, that makes sense.
Let's go to the next lost for the enforcer. Oh, that one. Okay. Nothing there except rotating around the conveyor belt. And now the enforcer that was attacked by Keen, it's going to go a little bit this way against the conveyor and try to shoot her with one of its bolts. 20. That'll hit. Keen takes 3 and then has to make that con save. No problem, though. So just a couple points of damage for her.
Yep.
Shall we skip the death? I'll take that as a yes.
Oh, yeah.
Stabber, your turn.
Yeah, I had to start
Um,
muting myself because there's dialogue, the bass is coming through the walls and now opening the mic.
No problem. Alice, I'll remind you, you're grappled. That doesn't mean that you can't do anything else. It only means that your speed is currently 0.
Yeah, that's all it means, right?
Yep. Correct.
I'm gonna I'm gonna make like a honey badger.
Oh, very good. Well, it's not a sneak attack though, which is too bad. But only the first
Well,
one.
but wouldn't it be surprised that he's actually doing something from grapple?
No.
No, that's
That's
a
not how it
that's a valid tactic. You know,
Okay.
because you're not restricted in your actions while grappled, but that's a grand total of 1 damage.
Yeah, absolutely. Grand total of 1 damage.
Okay, that was your action. Any bonus?
Yeah, only 1 damage? It's bullshit.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yeah, that's really shitty.
It's because I get a +0 on my strength, and finesse weapons don't get any bonus damage for being dexterous.
Yeah,
Just
they
bonus to hit.
do. Yes, they do.
Yeah,
Oh.
the Rapier should have.
No, they just get bonus to hit.
No, a finesse weapon allows you to completely replace your strength with dexterity for the whole attack.
Yeah,
Oh, well, then can you add +5 to that?
sure. I'll make it a -5, and then you fix it on your character sheet for all the rest of them.
Yeah, I will.
All right.
I hate
Yeah,
fucking roll 20.
that's what makes a low strength, high dex barbarian viable, is that you can still just use finesse weapons.
Okay.
A barbarian using finesse offends my sense of fantasy.
What? It's
Why?
the whip of rage. Deal with it.
No,
Malarn, you're surrounded.
urge, and that's just a whole other thing.
I am
Okay.
surrounded. That's not good.
Grapple. Does a 20 grapple Malarn? Yeah, it does.
It does not presently, actually.
Oh, you got the bonus. Okay, you're good.
Oh, good.
Cool. Then this enforcer is going to take a shot. Has to hit like a 22. Yeah, he doesn't. All right, you're fine. Shield of protected. Whatever that spell was. Wait.
We're,
Shield of Faith?
yeah,
Doesn't
Shield
what?
of Faith, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
We're all over
Amber
here
Green.
doing extra and action movie fighting.
Yeah. You are grappled. But like I said to Alice Tabber, you can still take any action you'd like. You just have a move speed of 0 currently while you're grappled by this creature.
Right.
Yeah. Do you have Shocking Grasp?
Sadly, I don't have it ready. No, I don't even have. Pardon me, I'm choking on my spit. I don't have it with this character. Sadly, I do have
Yeah,
Blink.
that's a classic scenario. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Wait for him to grab you, and it was the first thing I was like, wait a minute, do I have Shocking Grasp? In fact, do I have anything that I can just touch you and do? But most of what I have that touches is healing. I have some thoughts, but I'm not entirely sure yet. This thing doesn't count as a humanoid, does it?
No.
I didn't think so.
You can also spend your action trying to escape the grapple with a DC 16 athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, which is actually not even a bad thought. It's what I was actually thinking I was going to do. Is I was going to try to escape towards Nimbus, or maybe like if I get my full move speed, then maybe back about this far. But then, if I escape, I can't just try to grapple it again, right?
No, because that would be your action.
Exactly. All right. Well, fuck it. I suppose that's what I'm going to do. It's just it's a skill roll, correct?
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Acrobatic. Well, I ain't gonna do it.
That's not enough. You
We
struggle.
twice
You
that.
try to squirm out, but there's 6 arms. They're all wrapped around you. You can't get away.
And I'm a very short, doty little dude, so yeah, I totally understand.
Nimbus.
I just get a +4 on my acrobatics, so I was hoping that was my best shot. If I make a 12, I got it.
Yeah, decent chance.
So that moonbeam did or did not already do its damage?
It hasn't done any damage yet.
Okay. I'm going to move to here. And as soon as I see the moonbeam flare its damage, I'm going to do a level 1 thunder wave to try to
It
knock.
requires concentration to ready a spell.
Does it?
Yes, you have to be concentrating it until you unleash it with the reaction.
Oh, well then I'm not going to do that because
You're basically casting it the whole time, right? Concentrating on it.
yeah. I don't know why I closed the character sheet, but now it's open again. Then I think maybe what would be better.
And must have a casting time of 1 action to do that, just for future reference, which Thunderwave does.
Okay. So then instead, what I'm going to do... It's grappled, so it can't make an attack at me. So I'm going to move here and do Booming Blade. So I'm going to use... first the Adamantine Dagger to see if I hit.
Okay.
Yep. How to do it. 27.
Yeah, that does in fact hit. Why do you have advantage?
Oh, I don't know why I have advantage.
Okay, you don't, but the first roll was a 19, so you're good.
Yeah. It's probably because I still have advantage clicked. Okay. So that is going to facilitate the initial 16 damage. And then I don't know why it didn't list the entire components of the spell there. If it moves, it will...
If it moves, it takes the damage.
Well, no, it takes some damage up front. Let me read this again here.
On a hit, the target suffers the weapon attack's normal effects and then becomes sheathed in booming energy until the start of your next turn. If the target willingly moves 5 feet or more before the target takes the D8.
Right, but at the higher levels, the attack and the movement both have damage components.
At 5th level, the melee attack. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So was that that was 3d8? So it should actually just be. Wait, let's see. It's oh wait, no, it's an evocation cantrip. No, that's right.
Yeah.
It's a 5 and the 7, and then my +4 because it's evocation cantrip. So
yeah, so that's the correct.
That is the correct damage, and then it'll be 3d8 if it tries to move. And because it's grappled, I can freely move back if I can select. Stuck. Cannot go back. Door's closed.
Step in the door.
Why am I able to open the door and close it? That's a DM thing. Whatever.
Because it's not locked.
I guess not.
Okay. The thunder causes it to blast, explode, and collapse on the ground in the moonbeam.
Oh. There you go.
So Evergreen, you're not grappled anymore.
Sick, thank
You sure to finish it off?
Yeah, Montlarin, you're up.
All right. Decisions.
Yeah, they're both in. Well, you can fly, so it doesn't matter whether they're melee range or not.
If you don't
Let's
mind, can I
see.
just move Badath somewhere so I can get light on the rest of the scene? Because it sucks trying to stream and half the stuff is blocked.
Absolutely, yeah. If you want to, yeah, you can put them near like other people. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll put him here. That covers most of the area that I guess I couldn't
It's
see.
like your camera.
It's
Yeah.
hard. There's like no like position where I can really get everybody lit.
Yeah, World 20 is definitely made for 40 by 40 square rooms with 4 goblins.
I
standing in them.
guess as we move to different
Right.
people's turns, I'll just move Badath over, and that'll be the the way to work it here.
All right. You know what? I'm not going to bother with that. I think I am just going to attack this motherfucker. All right. So
It's smiting time.
exactly. Though probably not with that roll. I don't know. Does that hit?
15 against the drone.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't hit. It's too fast.
That's what I thought.
Oh.
Damn it. Man, now I'm irritated.
You don't have any secret buffs on that, do you?
I do not, sadly. And I think that's me for this turn. Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Albus Tabber, you are still being grappled, correct?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Actually, I
yeah.
need to do that.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay, you're still being grappled. So it is going to drag you out over the open space. Now you're both flying.
Oh no.
And then Albus Tabber, you feel a powerful heat.
Shit, it's gonna blow up.
The crystal in its core glows bright red, and then the entire bot explodes.
Yeah.
Make that dex save.
Does it throw him back? And if not, hey, look right below you. Every now and then, one of those platforms rotates under. Could you just manage to twist and
fine.
fall?
He's
So he's got
flying.
fly speed right now. Yeah.
I forgot you were actually still flying with the spell. I thought it was gonna make you fall, and I'm like, can you land on
Nope.
one of those platforms
Nah,
like
he's
a
fine.
nickel thing?
You're thinking of evasion, Albus Tabber, which just means you take 0 damage from.
Shit. Yeah. Yeah. I need one more level for that. I need to be a level 6.
You don't have evasion yet?
I need to be a level 6 thief. I'm a level 6
All right,
fighter.
then you take 4 radiant damage.
Yep.
But you don't think that drone will be bothering you.
Oh, that deals
I
with
kind
that.
of I'm kind of sad because this or Albus Tapper is kind of sad because this works against their personal philosophy of warfare. This is something that has become increasingly important to Albus as he's studied tactics and other such things. He is a battle master after all. That's his particular bent of fighter. He's though he knows how to fight, he is an administrator as well. Tactical mind. Body.
The drone number 18, Naya, as it passes through the moonbeam from the conveyor belt, the radiant light causes the crystal core to shatter, and it remains just an empty husk now,
Hey,
moving around. Okay, now it's your turn. You can do whatever you want with that moonbeam or anything else.
Is there still one spinning around on the platform to our south?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but is it alive? I mean, like, it's not. Oh, it's not shattered yet. Okay.
It's a crumpled heap.
Yeah, you could probably
I
move the
can't-
moonbeam to
I
finish it
can't
off.
really see it, but what I'm looking at, yeah, it's moving the moonbeam.
Yeah, it'll pass
Just a
right
second,
through
let
it.
me read this thing.
How far can you move it on your turn?
Oh, let me look here.
I think it's 30.
think so.
Well, the range is
40,
120
no.
feet, but I'm looking for the. Where does this say it?
It'll be in the description.
last
somewhere.
60,
paragraph, you
60
can
feet in any
use-
direction.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, there we go. 60 feet in any direction. Okay.
If you want to move it, just tell me where you want it moved.
Um, let's just move it across the gap,
Okay.
That'll
and
do
then
it.
the guy will go through it, right? Because they're going clockwise.
Seems about right.
Okay.
Okay. Keen. One v one over here.
Keen is going to gore the automaton and find its place under Albus. Maybe successfully. See, we'll leave it to the dice.
Yeah. Okay. That's another gash that instantly heals up.
And then what was that? 45.
Yeah, that looked like 45.
It's gonna push on Albus over.
Okay.
That's what we're calling.
Forcer number 16 will land in the moonbeam before it can resuscitate at the start of its turn and be obliterated by that.
Yay!
Nice. Good stuff.
Enforcer 15 has the opportunity to attack Alistair. Here you go. Nah, you're good. That goes right by you. Not even by your ear, just past you. Now it's your turn again, Alice. So you're flying. You are no longer grappled, and you just took a little bit of explosion damage.
Yeah, there was some sad explosion damage too. I don't like that. That's at this guy down here.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Okay. Nice 11 damage. That one does hit and leave a dent. And is that your entire turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Then it's time to trade blows with Montlarn. This one's going to fly up a bit away from you, Mont. So that it can make a ranged attack. But they can't get.
Can I make
through.
my attack of opportunity first?
You can.
Oh
Neither
my
of
god.
you can manage it.
Jesus.
Okay. We're back around to Amber Green. Now this is there's a
Herb,
really
you should not be laughing. That's not fair.
there's a really epic fight going on just like over here where nobody can see it.
I was gonna say I'm gonna come around the corner at the end of this and be like, I totally took on 2 of those things by myself, and everybody's gonna be like, "What are you talking about?"
Riding around.
I feel like we've been here before.
Right.
You're up, Amber Green. What are you gonna do? What are you?
I think I'm gonna shoot this dude.
The one to your southwest?
Yeah, he's the only one I can. He's the only one I can see.
Yeah.
Is it
Okay.
70?
70 feet.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I got 120 feet. I'm good.
All right. An 18 is more than good enough. That's 22 damage and
Sick.
a incoming advantage. Very nice.
I should get better at rolling d6s, but anyone who knows me and has known me a long time knows that d6s are my nemesis.
Oh, that's a very good
Indeed.
d6. That makes up for the other two.
All right.
Nimbus, you're up.
So
I never
seeing
got into Warhammer because I can't play that, or not Warhammer, fucking BattleTech, because it's all d6s, and if it ever comes down that a d6 decides my fate, it's rolling low every time.
I think I'm gonna do like
Weirdly
we
true,
did
though.
last time, and I'm going to use that advantage to send out another firebolt.
Okay.
Just to maintain your tangent, if you did want to get into Warhammer, because it uses D6s, I would just
Right.
suggest you get into. I would just suggest that you get into Orcs and get yourself a
Right.
dice bucket.
Right, because they have the whole rolls low, you still win thing.
Well, sometimes, but no, the key word is dice bucket. You
Right.
get single-handedly some of the most dice rolls.
Got you. Because they explode, I assume.
No, it's because they fire quickly and fast, but it's hard to actually hit anything. So
Oh, okay.
they have like some game styles, like you said, have the whole low-high relationship,
I know
which
there's
is
more
how
than
they
one.
play.
There's more than one unit in I think goblins, orcs, that is, if you roll low, you hit. So, if you build your army out of those, I might do better.
But no, I was
Okay.
thinking that what would help you
Threes
is
and
the,
fours the
quantity.
whole game.
That firebolt knocks out the bot.
All right. Then
crumpled on
I'll
the floor.
say, hey Naya, if you move your beam, you could probably catch that one before it passes.
Which one where? I can't see it.
Down here, come to the door.
It'll be on her turn. Mont, you're
Yeah.
up.
Oh, I am I? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, things have shuffled around. So I guess I'm switching targets to the enforcer.
Yeah, that one's on foot, so it's rotating a little bit.
Ollie.
Hold on, I need to kill my dice. Give me a second. All right, let's try that again.
Much better.
Jesus fuck.
That's a hit, though. That's good.
All right,
18.
I'll take it. In that case, I'm freaking smiting him too while I'm at it.
Okay, go for it.
And we'll make it count.
They're so yellow.
Cool. 6.
Yep, I'll take it.
Okay, and you might just want to move a little bit to keep that fly. Naya, you're up.
Okay. Move into the doorway. I cannot see where I might move this to.
On this guy?
I can't even see that. So
Really?
it's like if I can't see it, I can't move the moonbeam to it, right?
I
can see the faint arc of an edge, right? there that tells me there's something there, probably. But I can't see like where I would move the moonbeam
That
to.
should be well within the range of your light. Hold on.
Go there.
I think her light is only like 30 feet.
It's 30-30. You've got
Oh, well, now I can see whatever you did.
I moved the
Cool.
bird.
well, he put Badath there. I don't understand why you can't see it.
Oh, she's fucking in the dark all the time. I mean, like,
But your
No lie.
token is emitting 30 feet of bright light plus 30 feet of low light.
And then the moonbeam
So-
also emits light, doesn't it?
oh,
dim
that is
light,
kind
I
of
think.
weird if it's supposed to
No.
be. It's 30 bright and 30 dim, right?
Yeah, dim light fills the cylinder. That's it.
Huh.
But yeah, Naya, you should be able to see that with your torch, because that's only 50 feet. It should be in the dim light for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was completely like black, and it's all lit up now, so I can't take a screenshot. But I mean,
Well,
all I
move-
could see.
Here, move Badath out of the way and then take a screenshot.
Just a second, let me snip it. There you go.
That's stupid. Why is that?
It's frustrating,
I-
but that's why I keep switching over to Neuros, to Nimbus's stream, so I can actually see the map.
What if I increase the brightness on your low light? Did that do anything?
It's a little bit better. A smidge. Let me take another one.
Amount of light emitting from this token, 60 feet. It's literally programmed to do it correctly.
Is it that she's too far in
You
the
see
doorway and
Do you
it's
see
not?
the difference between screenshot 1 and screenshot 2? That's the difference.
Yeah, no, she's only getting she's only getting 40 feet of light.
I mean,
At all.
dim is like fucking completely blackout dark.
Okay. Here. Have 60 feet. Well, I just turned off low light. What did that do to you? Did that
Just a
shrink it?
second. Oh yeah, here, just a second.
Wait, is that the same for everybody? It falls off at 45 for all of you?
What do you mean?
I don't
What?
think that's 40.
Why is it like that? That doesn't
No,
make
to be
any
clear-
sense.
To be clear, I have my full 60. I was just saying that Nia's
Oh, okay.
falls off at 45. which
Okay,
is
here
freaking
you can have
weird.
you as a special Roll20 $5 a month
I have everything. I
compensation.
need.
You can have 60 feet of bright light.
Okay, well, I can now see that there's looks like there's a platform over there with things going around it. So okay.
Can you see the robot?
No, I
just
can't
posted
see the
my-
robot, but I can see enough that I could move this moonbeam.
Congratulations, you
So
now
I
have
would
90 feet of bright light.
I would like to move it. Will you please move it for me over here?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, mine cuts off where it needs to cut off.
Can I move the fucking... What is wrong with this website? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, don't throw things yet. We're not done yet. Throw things after.
It's not a
Don't worry,
website.
don't
It calls itself
I
an
shit
app.
talk them on Reddit every chance I get, and then like 6 people show up to tell me it's perfect.
Right,
Yeah,
nothing
I know.
ever happens to
I know.
them, yeah.
You sound like me going to I-5 in the morning. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Every freeway needs probably 4 more lanes, just in general.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah, you have 90 feet of bright light now, which should be giving your UI the equivalent of 60. apparently.
The Imperial
Can certainly see.
Is the worst fucking on ramp in Southern San Diego. It's the fucking worst. It's one of those. The on ramp is also actually an off ramp for the same lane.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right. So as you come up, and if you stay there because you can't get over, well, fuck. I guess you're getting off.
Yep, I fucking hate that.
yeah. There gets to be a point where I'm able to make just the right kind of gaps and moves that the person to my left is forced into I am going to commit a crime by ramming this person who's getting over, or I have to let them over.
Yeah.
I do signal. I grew up here. I learned to drive on Interstate 5 and 55, and fucking my in traffic was Harbor Boulevard next to Disneyland. So I can drive in traffic. It's cool. I signal, but I want a pinball gun. Or
Yeah.
or if I don't get a pinball gun, I want 2 very small jets in the back bumper that spray really fine paintball paint. That way, if you get right up on my ass, like they do, always a BMW, by the way, I can hit that button and it will just slowly mist up on your windshield. And when you're like, what the fuck? I can't, why is it pink? Why can't, what? And you hit your fucking wipers, it'll just streak.
Actually, if you could get like a fine mist of clear acrylic spray, that'd be the best, because they won't know what's happened until it's too late.
That's gross, though, and I don't want to kill people. I want them to back off my fucking bumper.
Well, just a fine mist. Just a fine mist. I mean, you'll still be able to see well enough to pull over and call AAA.
Dude, they're probably going to say this anyway. Everything's a fucking dull blur to begin with. It's got to be a color.
Hey, Keen, what are you gonna do?
He's gonna ram.
Yeah, this thing isn't dead. No, it is dead.
Yeah, it's imminently dead. Don't have to worry about that one.
Pluck the crystal from it and throw it down the hole.
Oh my, you need help.
Who's that all over turn?
No, I have 10 more feet of movement.
Nice.
60 feet is a
There we
wonderful
go.
thing. There we go.
Nice. I was starting to get lonely.
What an epic battle you must have been having on your own.
Okay.
To be honest.
Enforcer in the moonbeam goes kaboom. So Albus, you're up. Whoops, I skipped past you by accident. Sorry.
That's
There's a
okay.
back button now.
That's cool. That's actually legitimately nice of them.
Yeah. That wasn't there a few months ago.
Alvis Taver is going to side saddle Mount Keen and get into range to hit with the sword. And miss because it's cheeky and the game knew that somehow.
You clicked twice though, so the first one's a hit.
I'm a fighter.
Yeah.
I
First
can...
one's a hit. That's a kill.
Oh, nice.
The enforcer crumples.
I understand what you're saying now. You get.
Since the first one was a kill, you can actually aim that second one at the core if you like.
Oh, well, yeah,
And that's an
absolutely.
automatic hit after all.
Nice.
Smash that crystal.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, kaboom.
Maybe it wasn't just cheeky after all. I hang
Sure.
off of Keen.
You've done very well doing enough damage to make it so these drones cannot repair anything. So all it can hope to do is attack Mama.
Ow!
Damn, that actually does hit.
Yeah, roll that con save.
Yeah, actually. 15. Gee.
Well, it's just a DC 10. So,
Oh no, I was talking about the damage.
oh yeah, it's big damage there.
We're gonna have to take a rest after this, guys.
Easy save.
Yay!
Nice.
All right, so you keep the shield. Ember Green, you're up now. You can't see any bots in range.
Yep. Nice roll, Mo.
Right? Came through once at least. Actually, I
What's
crit
the-
my initial roll, so there's that too, right?
What's the caster trio gonna do?
Yeah. It's the scene in the film where we all look to each other and go, "Huh? What do we do now?"
Well,
Like, do we just wait for them to come spinning around again and hope that it's for the best?
Probably the safest bet.
I kind of feel like that's what we should do.
You can if you want to. Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
If everybody else,
I am gonna have that. I am gonna have that actual conversation with Naya and Nimbus. Though I'm gonna be like, "What?
Yeah.
Do we just wait for him to come around again?" I guess we do.
maybe we should shout and see how they're doing.
In that voice because it's a 1980s fantasy film.
Like a Muppet? Because you're a dwarf? I don't know.
No, like Gwildor. Yeah, exactly. Because I'm a dwarf, right? So I probably have the cosmic key or something, but I'm not using it
Oh. Yep. You do though,
I
because
need-
you're the bard.
because I need to get there.
Okay, Nimbus, are you doing the same?
I'm gonna shout to them. You guys okay over there? Do we need to get there somehow?
There's a door!
I think just to try to get better visibility, I'm actually close the door. Gonna step here, go prone, and just kind of like take a look around as I spin around one time, and see what I can. Kind of look at the outside of the structure here to see if I can find any buttons or levers as we're going around to maybe crank it to a halt. But it's mostly just kind of go out, go prone, look around, see what I can see.
You're the 6-year-old at the playground.
It's a very
Yeah,
tactical prone because if I get attacked, it's going to be disadvantage, and if they still hit, they're going to probably hit a mirror image anyway.
Shit! I heard you cry out, Albus, and I see the door.
You,
How do you see?
Nimbus, you don't see anything
Line of
that
sight.
you call interactable while you're
Okay.
looking around the walls. and
It's
stuff.
just smooth parts and moving pieces for the most part.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
That makes sense. Huh, doesn't look like there's anything outside of here on this one. Maybe the main one in the middle has something.
There is. Albus cried out, and I can see it. Line of sight from where we are.
You're
Just
up,
at the edge. Just at the edge of my vision. Small vision.
All right. Well then, Montlaran, it would be your turn.
It is my turn. Okay. All right. Well, since my sword has been working, let's just do that.
No,
Yeah, that'll work.
You got your dice back.
Do you want to do another
Yeah,
one?
right. Yeah, I am going to do it. I am. In fact, hey.
Gonna do another one. All
It's
right,
shocking yellow die.
15 plus. That's good enough to get it down to 0.
I'm going to smite that last one too.
We'll add the smite onto the crystal. Let's do it. Yeah, that's good enough. The crystal explodes. You finally manage to jam the sword in between the tiny joint where it all connects, and just
Dirty.
angle it so that the crystal shatters with the smite. You don't see any more drones around.
Yay.
right.
I'm gonna let myself spin around once so that I can use my mage hand to pick up one of those cards on the wheel just opposite of this one.
Oh, the card that you saw, you don't see it over here anymore.
What the fuck?
Make a perception check.
What the fuck? I'm too angry.
Yeah, your perception sucks.
No, that's good enough. It's actually pretty easy to see once you shine a light on it. There's something shiny, glinting, but you only see it falling down around this position every 8 seconds or so.
Oh, well. Can I use my mage hand to catch it? No, that's more.
So
Than
you're gonna have to
30
try some dexterity.
That's way more than 30 feet.
Yeah, that's it.
Wait, no, but I'm flying.
You are flying.
Okay, so that. Ba, 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 ba.
Sleight of hand.
Yes, I can make sleight of hand checks with my mage hand.
Naya, pardon the question. How much do you weigh?
About 225.
Make
Huh.
a second sleight of hand matching that check, because when the orange card lands on your fingertips, it bounces across them, and you have to try to capture it.
Shit.
Yikes.
Yikes is right.
Give me
Be like,
another
sir,
18.
did you just make that shit up?
It's a move. No, I'm only asking because I can dim door anything I can carry. And if they could all get to that door, I could basically, if I could carry you, if I could pick you up, which I think is a hilarious image. But if I could manage it with my 16 strength, so not a bad strength. I've got a reasonable strength, but if I could manage to, like, I don't know, carry you like a, under your shoulders and knees and dim door us all the way across to that door, as long as one of our friends had it lit so I could see it again, that would save us a lot of die rolls.
You don't have to be able to carry the second creature, by the way.
Well, I think it says it has to be enough. Anything you bring has to be something enough you can carry.
Yeah, that's objects. But you could also bring one willing creature who is carrying your up to its carrying capacity.
Sick. Okay, cool.
Albus, you drop the card.
Wonder Twin powers. No.
I'm going to cast Prestidigitation to make a harmless puff of air puff up on the card.
That doesn't work.
Fine.
The card falls, and then you are struck in the back of the head by something sharp and angular.
Oh, it's the card because we're in a little dimensional little thing.
I'm going to use my mage hand to clap the thing onto my head when that happens.
Sick.
Give me another 15 sleight of hand.
That's why it keeps falling through every few seconds. It's because
Motherfucker! Stop talking, you're distracting me!
It's gone before you can clap it.
Shit.
It clatters on one of the corrugated metal platforms and then slips directly through the bars and goes down again.
So it should be falling now, right?
It's been falling.
It's going to come back through again, right where it fell before.
Well, it's
hold
slightly
out,
displaced now, but yeah.
hold out your hand to
It's
what I-
harder than that. It
when it
hits your
falls.
hand, and then you have to
Yeah.
re-roll the catch again.
Yeah, it's why he had to roll so many times.
Pull out your shirt, like pull out your tunic, or like take your hat off and hold it in front of you and move slowly to where it was. You'll
He
get
got a 25. Good job.
Where are you,
That's
Alice?
the effect.
He's north.
Puff of
He's
wind.
floating. Yeah, you can't see him.
You managed to snatch it after a bounce. One bounce and then in your hand. You've got it.
Nice.
Very good. What is it?
It's an orange key card.
We do have one door that we weren't allowed into. but we also have this new door. I will inform everybody after remounting Keen.
Well,
Yeah.
what's
Now the
through the
question is,
door?
how are you going to get there?
Can you open the door or?
I'm gonna go try that right now. Yeah.
All right.
Just please stop or don't stop concentrating.
Yep. You got better part of 9 minutes left.
Does it
I'll
open?
I'll let you know when it feels like it's getting to the end.
Can we open this door? Like, if I try to pry it open, will it?
Oop.
So we just need to get the chitlins here in 8 minutes. Let's
You see an
do it.
elevator.
All right.
I think I could take one light person on Keen, maybe.
Well, okay.
You got
I can
enough
dim door
time.
myself. and
All
first-
3 of you can group carry people individually across. It's not very difficult. We got plenty of time. Let's do this.
Yeah. Indeed.
All right.
You can always wild shape and carry somebody over.
We've already got flight going. You don't need to use any more spells. I already cast a big one. You know, I upcast
Okay.
that as a level 5 spell, or people who understand spell levels.
I do.
Yeah. So, what's your guys' strength? Maximum push drag lift?
My
Uh,
maximum.
Mine is 420 max.
Okay.
Nice.
I actually,
Nice.
By the
I
way.
don't,
Yeah, Naya's the heaviest, so I think you're good.
I don't know what Keen's is.
Keen's wouldn't matter because she doesn't have thumbs.
Yeah, but she can still push and drag things.
I mean, we can just
Somebody could
ride Keen as
ride
well,
her,
so.
I guess,
Yeah. Um,
And lift. Yeah, she can push, drag, and lift still. So it's still
between the two of you, mostly Mount Lauren, you've got plenty of strength to get everybody over. So you can all move to the southwest elevator if you want.
That's a good
It's
idea.
okay.
Yes, let's.
your 17 strength isn't unnoticed.
You can go AFK for just a second.
Oh shit! I clicked undo and now I have no more light.
So,
Oh no!
God damn it. Yeah, because I moved away. I'm sorry.
I got you.
Where am I
Sir?
going?
Southwest.
Okay.
how exactly does the -2 to charisma appear in Keen Neo? She has to be like a work of art, and Albus is very biased.
Probably all like sharp edges and like a Giger piece. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sharp edges. She is a rat and can't talk.
Or like the Shrike from Hyperion.
That fucking character keeps cropping up when people talk to me about various things, and I still haven't read Hyperion.
Hey,
All right, you guys going up the elevator?
It goes up.
Yeah.
I think we should. Yes.
Well, you took some effort to get over there, so.
Elevator go up.
Right? You push the button.
For what it's worth, Evergreen, I feel like the best part of Hyperion is the dialogue between characters when the story's not happening.
Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah.
Sick. Sounds good.
It gets
All right.
weird after the story starts happening.
Going up.
Like the character of Saul is probably like one of my all-time favorite sci-fi characters, just because of the
Hey.
way that they talk about religion.
Hey,
All right,
it
cool.
was totally roundabout, but
back.
I guess we were right.
It did go where we thought it did.
It did. Oh shit! Look. Yeah, I just remembered the Shrike on the cover and me asking you about it when I was like 17 or being like, "This thing's cool looking," and you were like, "All right, that's the Shrike." I'm not going to spill too much about this story, but ... So anyway,
I totally feel like we're missing something though. Maybe we want to go back down into weird spinning room and utilize our time flying when we can. unless it has been utilized while going up the elevator.
It has been.
Sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
It's not
Oh,
like
Yeah,
we
we're all down to
couldn't
earth.
potentially have Badath scout around and try to find anything else of interest in there. But while you guys were fighting around the big shaft, did you see anything other than it just being smooth and flat the entire way up?
They did not.
All right.
Yeah, it was all pretty much the same. The elevator that we just took was the only thing that really stood out.
I was too busy kicking ass.
I was hoping there'd be some sort of mechanism we could use to stop and control the platforms and everything, but maybe that's asking a little too much. This place is kind of wild. It's a mind of its own to some extent. Well, I suppose that that all having been discovered, we've got that orange key card now. We can either try the door that didn't open, or we can go back to that room with the place that seemed like a wall that didn't want to open. Now we're sure this is the room that we had been in before, right? This isn't it's got the orrery the way that we said it and everything.
Yes, and it's there's an elevator that was once below the orrery that you took before.
Right.
Yeah, so it's how we left it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then I think maybe not back through the gear grinder room of doom there, but if we go the other way back to the flower petal room, maybe it's time to go and try some things there. Otherwise, we know where that door is that we couldn't unlock. We could always go down there and try it, but I just have a feeling that's one that's more associated with the undoing all the crystals. But
I mean,
we've got all the time.
orange is a new color.
Have we seen an orange keypad yet?
No.
I don't think the keypads have actually corresponded with the color of key, have they?
They have not.
So so we don't actually have a clue to indicate in that regard.
Have we tried we haven't yet, right? We haven't even tried it on any of the regular elevators to see if they go weird places with new cards.
This thing hasn't moved since the last time we checked it out, has it?
Correct.
No.
It's just there.
You've tried the cards that you have on non-locked panels, and so far they haven't seemed to do anything.
Okay.
They don't even cause them to activate. You need to touch them with your hand for that to happen.
Okay.
Yes, so are you taking the eastern elevator back down?
Yeah, that makes sense.
You don't want to explore the gear grindy room?
We could. I mean, I feel like we saw most of it, but Badath could do a fly around and
Yeah.
then better safe than sorry, right?
Just to double check. I mean, it is an elevator.
Sure.
Can we take a short rest in the elevator?
We can take a short rest in
Um,
here. It's not a 1 hour
Yeah, I
elevator
mean, while
ride.
you won't be able, it moves too quickly for you to take a full short rest inside it, but you could short rest in the elevator room.
Didn't we take a short rest in this room?
You could also take a short rest in this room. Yeah.
This room's
I
a
guess,
little
yeah.
more
This room
cozy.
seems pretty fucking stable. I mean, if I were playing, second edition, we could take a long rest in here as long as we barricaded the doors or kept a watch.
Right. I mean, that's
Yeah,
probably
but-
technically true for a regular 5e campaign. We just have special rules for long rests.
Yeah,
Sure enough.
Yeah.
Sure.
and even in regular, you'd have to wait about 18 hours.
Right. Yeah, and you have to figure out your watches and all that. But this room,
Well,
as I said, pretty fucking stable.
Yeah, you could tiny hut too. Like the 5e does have hacks for that kind of stuff as well.
Tiny hut's old. Yeah, we could do it.
So, is it a short rest then back down the western elevator?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea.
Okay. You're able to complete a short rest easily. Do you want to do anything during the short rest?
Yes.
I'd
my
like
hit
to
die.
use some hit die. Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
Let's do this one at a time.
Okay, so we should go ahead and hit the short rest button.
Yes. Recharge all of your short rest abilities and then spend as many hit dice as you like.
Do one.
That's better. Okay, what the hell just happened? Roll 20.
Do I just roll the die and then subtract it from my sheet by hand?
You can do that if that's the only way you can get it to work.
Okay, I'm gonna have
I
to.
just don't see a way to click a button.
You can click
Roll 20 just
the
stopped rendering.
what is it, a D8? You can click the D8. Wow, we're not even on the gift page. You can click where it says the D8 next to the X out of Y.
Oh, okay. Yep. No, that worked. Cool.
It wasn't deducting my hit dice when I used the
Okay,
thing,
great.
so I still had
Cool,
to.
2 points. Guess we'll do that again.
You still have to manually subtract it, Nimbus?
Yeah, it wouldn't actually expend them with the auto roller.
Okay, so make sure you subtract.
It also didn't add them to my hit points.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, it doesn't do that automatically.
It's not Fantasy Grounds, you see, it's Roll20.
Not a fucking sponsor.
I think I'm done for the night. No, I mean that's like not even a joke. I hit reload and nothing happens.
You have a different
cool.
browser?
Can you close the whole
I have
browser?
Completely closed the browser and opened it again and loaded the page fresh, and it just does this again.
Let me try moving you between pages real quick. Let me load up the title screen. Any change? Well, I don't see you.
Okay,
there
no,
we go.
Lauren was not in game.
I'm on the title screen now. That worked.
Okay.
Yeah, you were not. You were not in the game.
Let's get you back in here. How about now?
Which looks better, left or right?
Well, we're gonna go through the left.
No, I mean the optometrist joke.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Any luck, Bond?
I have the fear that maybe he got disconnected, like lightning strikes.
Oh,
That would be a shame.
Is it storming out there?
It was earlier today. Golf ball sized hail and
Ooh,
Jesus
that.
fuck.
golly.
Well, it's every day.
There you go.
No, it's Colorado, man. Every afternoon around fucking 3 p.m. It's gonna get super hot, and then they're right around 3 p.m. It's gonna fucking temperature's gonna drop like precipitously. You're gonna have a storm cell. It's gonna burn right down the Front Range. And if you're in Longmont, well, you're probably not gonna have a tornado because you're too close to the mountains and you're in the storm shadow. But you're gonna have hail.
Yep.
Golly.
Yeah, it hit Centennial today, so we made the news. But I think every single day for the last 2 weeks DIA has had between 300 and 1,500 flights delayed because of it.
Dude, and my tenants are at my ass about other things right now, but I'm just like, oh, I hope I don't have to just patch my roof every fucking year forever now. Right?
If
Yeah,
that's the
a
case,
very real.
You're going to need to get a stronger type of roof.
Well, no shit, but yeah.
Into it.
Well, also insurance
You get
won't
a tin
cover it.
roof.
and of course, I have both of those things. But all I'm just saying is, lately it's been like, oh, another year, another wicked ass tennis ball hailstorm. Why don't we just invent some fucking, I don't know, super ceramic roof or some shit? Like, because this is not going away.
I've had roofing inspectors inspecting my roof 3 times this year.
Dude, I know. My current tenants are not the tolerant sort.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reboot, so I'll be right back because
Sure.
literally nothing is working.
Go right
Do
ahead.
we just want to call it for tonight? Because it's pretty late already.
If you'd like to,
Whatever
sure.
works.
I mean,
That's gonna take another little bit. So
it's
Yeah.
what 2:30 in the on the Eastern Seaboard.
yeah,
There.
1:30 here.
Damn, son.
Yeah, man.
it's
Well,
late.
thanks for the session then, man.
Yeah, we'll
Good
pause
stuff.
it for a short rest. That's a good point anyway, and then you guys can get right back into it next week. We'll be on.
Good to
Sounds
go.
good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for playing, everyone. See you then.
Good
Thanks,
stuff,
sir.
Yeah.
everybody.
Good night, all.
Yeah,
Thanks,
man.
all.
Take good care.
Farewell.
Night, everybody.